Hello and welcome to What the Hey. Thank you for joining me to check out a video that someone suggested I react to, and that person was Angel Farrell, so hello to you, and thank you once again for the request. And the actual content that I'm checking out today is titled YTP Thamas Ships Himself with a Branch, which was uploaded on February 4th of 2017. The video duration is 3 minutes and 29 seconds, and the video description explains the reason for the video's creation, lists the credits for the content material, and shares info on copyright laws. And the actual channel that uploaded this content would be Waltman13, so if you'd like to check out more of their work or the actual video that I'm reacting to, I'll have those sources tagged and linked in the description, so that's like the easiest way to find them. Also in the description, if there's anything in this content that I feel like someone would like to be warned about, I'll mention that there. You can read it if you want to, you don't have to, obviously. And last but not least, in the comment section, I'll pin a little comment with like the different timestamps and the segments of this video, so if there's something specific you want to watch, you can click that and interact with it and get to where you want to. But I believe that is all of the background information, so let's actually check out the video itself. There you go. How a train go off the lead?
This isn't right.
It's not.
Much better.
That's such a good small detail. I like that. Upside down and around.
Thamas, the tank engine, is very important, which made Annie and Clarabelle disagree with him. When Thomas puffed along his important branch, he always looked forward to his branch.
Oh, that's
As
a good
he rumbled
remix.
over the bridge, he would say, "Oh dear."
See, that's a good YouTube poop when you have random green screen
When
explosions.
Thomas starts from a station, he sings,
He looks.
I've been lost in my own place.
There's so much going on. Boy.
One day
Oh,
they had to wait for fish and chips, which made Thomas
there
very
goes his
cross.
eyes. Honestly, same. That's me when my brain gets too overwhelmed.
This, said Thomas,
I'd be
"I'm
angry
thirsty.
too.
How can I run properly if Henry always whistles on my important branch
Oh, branch as in like branch line. Okay, that makes sense.
bones? My system is out of order."
That's so tough.
"Out of order? Rubbish," said Thomas.
Why is he
"You're
so
too
mad?
fat. You're too slow. You need exercise.
That's
I'm going
so
to drink
rude.
some water from the river."
See, there he goes. Thomas is so annoying.
"I've lost my nice god. I've 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 lost my nice god." Shut up!
This is like when SpongeBob says soiled
Then the
it
driver
over
let
and
the whole bucket
over
down
times.
to the water. The bucket was old and had several holes.
That's not good. That's a bad bucket. Goodness gracious.
That's good, puffed Thomas.
Would
"I've
they
lost
really
my
need
nice
water
god.
from the
I've
river?
lost my nice god," she sobbed. Annie tried to tell Thomas she lost God. Clarabelle.
Literally, that's how
began to
Thomas sounds
feel
the entire
full.
time. La 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 la.
"Oh dear," groaned Thomas. "I'm going to burst.
That's
I'm
tough.
Going to burst. I
haven't seen that in a long time.
Sobbed Clarabelle.
What do you mean? I've lost my nice gold.
"We've left him behind."
That's so tough. Oh my gosh.
Oh, watch your profanity.
He was very hot. He had a drink. "Look, the signal is down. We can go."
It looks
They
up,
damped
though.
down his fire and struggled on.
I got diarrhea.
Thomas hissed.
Was that SpongeBob? Does he say that in the
Thomas
show?
was still hissing. Soon
See,
the
some of these
inspector and the
things I
controller
can
arrived.
recognize.
"I'll just look in the tanks." He clambered up, looked in, and nearly fell off in surprise.
There's fish, isn't there? There's
"Excuse me,
fish.
sir. Please look in the tank." "Certainly, Inspector," replied the fat controller. "Can you see
Fish?
how did the fish get there,
The
driver?"
bucket?
I have no idea.
They had
Mr.
a lovely
Bean,
picnic
hello?
supper of chips.
Did they eat the fish?
"That was good," said the fat controller.
Ain't no way.
"I want chips too." "No, what chips
Starve.
don't suit you, Thamas. You mustn't do it again."
Thamas.
"Bother."
That's tough. You can literally starve, I guess. There was so much happening through a majority, if not the entirety, of that video, so it was very entertaining. sometimes it was a little bit hard to keep up with, because even though sometimes like the memes or whatever, or the edits went for a good bit of time, it was usually maybe a few seconds before another one would happen. So I was like trying to, you know, figure out what memes were happening, and then another meme would happen. I'm like, oh, I can't keep track of what's going on, but it was still good. I was also surprised to see like the variety of the memes in this YouTube poop, because whenever I think of YouTube poops, I think of like old, you know, like MLG, you know, sniper, poop mom, get the camera effects. And I feel like this video actually had some of those. It wasn't to an extreme degree, but you know, towards the beginning you had that random green screen explosion, which old YouTube poops used to have a lot. There was a bag of Doritos. The firing my laser was really surprising to see. I haven't seen anyone reference that in like years, so that was really cool. The editing itself was really impressive, especially at the very beginning where like Thamas, I guess, falls off the screen and then they widen it, because I kind of thought that was just going to be the scale of the video, but that was a really good edit. So using the different techniques like flipping the screen, using different colors, the different sounds, and the just general different pictures, like especially with moving the eyes sometimes of the characters. I don't know how people do that, because that seems really intense, but it was all really good. So the editing techniques and all of the visuals were fantastic. I also do like how this video was pretty consistent with the actual like theme and plot of the original episode, because I didn't realize which one it was going off of until there's the whole bucket thing with the fish, because I recognize that. I've never seen the actual episode myself, but I've seen people make jokes and references to it, so I kind of was like already clued into what was going on at the end. But I kind of do appreciate how the video didn't heavily edit that, like it was kind of consistent towards the end, so I like that. Another thing that I enjoyed and picked up on with this video that I can't recall other channels doing too much is the fact that this channel paid attention to like the words and stuff that were used in the original like Thamas and Friends material. One example that I thought was funny was when the like narrator said something about like Thamas hissing, and then it had the snake tongue. I thought that was cool. But then they definitely did it a lot with like the fat controller and having the controller on the character when they said it. I thought that was really funny. So in general, I really like how they paid attention to that as well. I'm also a little concerned and slightly intrigued about the idea of like the fat controller and all the like guards or whatever eating the fish that were inside Thamas, because I've never seen the original episode, so I'm a little concerned about that. I hope that they didn't, but that's essentially the reaction video. And once again, if you want to check out the channel that made the video or check out the video itself, I'll have the information for that in the description. But that is it, so thank you very much for watching. Bye.